Hello everybody, this is Sean and welcome to 20MinHop. Today we are flying from New Holstein, Wisconsin to Mantiwoc, Wisconsin in the Carenado Beechcraft A36 Bonanza. On our previous flight, tried a little bit of a different setup. I watched the footage and edited the last flight, and we are going to fly. Even though I have the tapes turned off on the Aspen EFD 1000, I am still going to fly with the attitude indicator on. Airspeed and altitude, I'm going to try that today and see how it works. I'm not really happy with this pop-up situation that I have in front of us, but on the last flight, not flying with the attitude indicator within my line of sight was not such a good idea in watching the playback. So, New Holstein, Wisconsin to Mantiwoc, Wisconsin, 23 miles, 9 minutes en route. We'll be going over at 3,000. Let's get underway.
Seats, position and lock. Seat backs, upright. Seat belts and harnesses, secure. Parking brake, set. All avionics, off. Circuit breakers, in.
They're in.
Landing gear handle,
It's
down. Flaps, up.
Flaps are up.
Cowl flaps, open.
Open.
Electric elevator trim switch,
It's off.
Fuel selector valve, check operation, then fullest tank.
It's on both.
Battery and alternator switches, on. Fuel quantity indicator, check quantity.
40 gallons.
Checklist complete.
Mixture, foliage, prop is on. Throttle is full. Feels good. Dump that. Clear prop.
Auxiliary fuel pump, on until fuel flow peaks, then off.
Pressure checks. Power. External power. Skip. Alternator switches on. Engine indicators. Good. Skip that. Skip that. Skip that. Starting engine checklist complete. Start checklist. Got our avionics equipment on and set our radios. Okay, New Holstein is 123.0, flying into Mantiwoc 12.8. That works out well. 123.775. 2.0. Good there. Avionics, autopilot, we're at 3,000. Alright, brake check. Good on the left. Taxi time is 6:46. Clear on the left and clear on the right. Let's see if there's a windsock. Because we do not have weather information available. There we go. The winds are favoring the grass strip runway 22. But it rained a little while ago, so we don't really want to take off a wet runway in the grass. Fairly light winds. Our next best is runway 2, approaching runway 14. Okay. Just do our run up right here from the ramp before we take the runway. Right back into this slot over here, so not potentially blocking any traffic. Okay, that's good right there. For takeoff checklist. Still is on to operate with the voice wise. Alright, seatbelts and shoulder harness check. Parking brake, holding the brakes. Radio is set. Engine instruments check. Flight instruments check. Starter energizer light extinguished. Throttle 1700. Exercise the prop and then they check. 2. There's 3. Checking the left. Select drop. Back to both. Checking the right. There's our drop. Back to both. All vital. Mixture rich. Trim set. Aileron trim is set. Throttle back to 1,000.
Seat belts and harnesses. Check. Parking brake. Set. Radios.
Flaps are up. Here's some to secure. Flight controls check for free. Correct. Here is left. Forward and back. Good. Forward and back. Good. Taxi before takeoff checklist complete. Clear on the left. Holstein traffic, Bonanza 9092 Tango, holding short runway 14, back taxi runway 14 in Holstein. Left and clear on the right. Brakes here momentarily. Holstein traffic, Bonanza 9092 Tango, departing runway 14, be left turnout, northeastbound, New Holstein. takeoff time is 6:59. Here we go. Airspeed's live, engine's within the green. Looking for 64. Rotate. Landing gear up. Power back to 25. Propeller back to 2500.
Brakes released. Instruments check. Checklist complete.
Holstein traffic, Bonanza 9092 Tango, left crosswind runway 14, will depart the downwind, northeast bound, New Holstein. Holstein traffic, Bonanza 9092 Tango, left downwind runway 14, departing pattern to the northeast New Holstein. Alright.
Power 25 inches HG, 2500 revolutions per minute.
Power set.
Engine temperatures check.
In the green.
Mixture set. Fuel flow. Checklist complete.
Autopilot armed up here. There. Cruise checklist, cowl flaps closed, mixtures rich, power set.
Cowl flaps closed.
Check.
Power set. Mixture set. Fuel flow. Checklist complete.
Checklist complete. Call Enroute at 7:04. So I just turned the tapes back on, and I did not notice any impact on the frame rate. frequency as well. Oh, there is actually, okay, there we go. Now it's, well, slight degradation, but not enough to really be that critical. Okay, look at our weather for Mantiwoc here. Frequency next to Flight Simulator's old database. Okay, no ASOS or AWOS for Mantiwoc in Flight Simulator. Let's get our distance checklist, and we'll figure out what runway.
Altimeter set. Cowl flaps closed. Power as required. Mixture enrich as required. ADIS check. Stack check set. Approach brief.
Alright, so our stack check, which means that we have our frequency set appropriately. Okay, that's good. Coming down here. And power back. Traffic pattern is 1651. We'll overfly the field at 2100. Do have an initial point set there, however, that was the intention that we could actually get weather information, which exists in real life. Make sure here. Just go forward. Okay, so we have a smokestack. Natural windsock there. So winds are, looks like the same thing. Winds are about 200210. Mantiwoc traffic. Bonanza 9092 Tango, A36 Bonanza, 2100, 2 miles to the south. Overflying the field, 2100 Mantiwoc. There. Mantiwoc traffic, Bonanza 9092 Tango, over the field 2100, will enter traffic pattern for runway 25 Mantiwoc. Okay, now we'll go back to our scratch pad. Should be left traffic for runway 25. Is left traffic. Swing back around, make an arc to come in for that initial point. Left traffic for runway 25. Mantiwoc traffic, Bonanza 9092 Tango, 4 miles to the north. Will enter a 45 for runway 25, left traffic Mantiwoc. Checklist.
Approach brief complete.
Alright, for the approach, it's a VFR approach to runway 25, left traffic. We're currently in the turn. We're going to enter that 4 mile 45 for left downwind.
Approach brief complete. Markers audible.
They are.
Nav identify.
I'm not using nav for this approach.
Course set. Approach entry Set.
And our heading bug looks good.
Altitude. Breathe.
Traffic pattern is
Time or
1650.
DME. Breathe.
We are not using that for
Missed
this
approach.
approach.
Breathe.
If we have to do a missed
Checklist
approach,
complete.
if we have to do a missed approach, we will come off the runway and re-enter the traffic pattern. Left traffic for runway 25. Mantiwoc traffic, Bonanza 9092 Tango, 4 miles west of the field, 1,700, entering a 45 for left downwind runway 25, Mantiwoc. So we didn't observe any traffic. This would be the point that we would want to be very cautious because we are now in the traffic pattern, and if there is traffic coming off of runway 25, we could potentially have a conflict. So there's the airport. We're looking for traffic. Check on our right. Power back. Mantiwoc traffic, Bonanza 9092 Tango, 3 mile 45, runway 25, Mantiwoc. Put in checklist.
Seat belts and harnesses. Fastened.
They are secure.
Seat backs. Upright.
Seats are upright.
Fuel selector valve. Fullest tank.
It's on both.
Cowl flaps. As required.
They are closed.
Mixture. Full ridge. Or as required. Landing gear. Down and check.
3 greens.
Landing
down.
and taxi lights. As required. Flaps. Full down. Airspeed. Establish normal approach speed. Propeller. High RPM.
Propellers on.
Less than 1000 FPM. Call stable. Checklist complete.
Flaps are full down. Mantiwoc traffic, Bonanza 9092 Tango, left downwind runway 25, Mantiwoc. Can't imagine that there is really a tower right there. We're going to start our turn. I don't want to go too close to that. Mantiwoc traffic, Bonanza 9092 Tango, left base, runway 25, full stop, Mantiwoc. Check final. Final's clear. Mantiwoc traffic, Bonanza 9092 Tango, final runway 25, Mantiwoc. Okay, throttle's coming back.
Short final runway 25.
Check. We're stable. And thank you, Autogen, for putting trees right in the approach path. Cleared the 50-foot obstacle. Thought it was idle. Had a little power.
Approaching runway 1735.
Short here. Mantiwoc traffic, Bonanza 9092 Tango, holding short runway 3517 Mantiwoc. Downtime is 7:23. And clear on the left. Clear on the right.
Approaching runway 1, entered runway 1735.
Mantiwoc traffic, Bonanza 92 Tango, clear of runway 25, Mantiwoc. Short right here. Power's good. After landing checklist. Flaps up. All flaps open. Setting trim.
Landing and taxi lights, as required.
They're off.
Flaps, upright.
Flaps are up.
Trim tab, set to 3 masculine ordinal.
Set to 3.
Cowl flaps, open. Checklist complete.
After landing checklist complete. Taxi light on. Mantiwoc traffic, Bonanza 92 Tango, taxi to the ramp. Mantiwoc. too close to the taxiway, in my opinion. I don't know if it's considered the FBO or not. Taxi. Pier looks like these boats. Ramp. This building on the left, past the hangar. GA terminal. Shutdown checklist. Holding the brakes.
Brakes set. Electrical and radio equipment, off. Throttle, closed. Mixture, idle cut off. Magnetic start switch, off. Battery and alternator switches, off. Control lock, install. Wheel chocks, install. Parking brake, release. Checklist complete.
Nav lights, taxi light. Master off and battery switch off. Shutdown checklist complete. Check our hubs. 57.8. Fuel is 35.05. Just almost 5 gallons en route. And shutdown time 1932, 1931. Fairly short flight, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Mantiwoc. Happy you could fly with me today. I really appreciate your time. I hope you enjoyed this evening's flight. Look forward to seeing you on the next one, where we'll be flying up to Titletown, USA, Green Bay, Wisconsin, my birthplace. And so the next flight, we actually won't be flying into the main airport in Green Bay. We'll be flying into, it's called Nicolay, identifiers 88 Whiskey, India, and it's the airfield that my grandfather was a part of for a great deal of his life. And so this will be very, very cool flying into Nicolay. Really looking forward to that, and I hope you can join us for the 20-minute hop. I am Sean. We'll catch you on the next one. So long.